December 27th, 2:11 p.m. Writing Code Law Offices. It's been, what, 20 minutes since the last recording?
Yep. We have cookies now.
I hope I don't forget everything that's happened.
I don't know if it was Dad.
What was... That's you.
Oh.
You okay?
I was chewing. What was Mr. Edgewood talking about?
We should not have gotten food during the recording. A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder.
Do you really think Mr. Edgewood killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgewood. Sorry, these cookies are so good. Phoenix is just eating cookies as they're talking. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently.
Maya, you want a cookie? Yeah!
But he never takes someone's life. Never.
Nick! Yo!
How's everyone doing? Oh,
Pretty
great.
good, all things considered. We have cookies.
Oh, great. Things went bad for worse. Larry's here. What do you think of my performance today? I'm swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Swooning? Me?
I don't think...
Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint.
But not for the reasons Larry's thinking. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right?
Dude, she's like 6 years younger than you. Take 50 steps back.
No. 7. Maya's 17, he's 24. He's the
Oh,
same.
right. She's not 18 yet. I thought
Yeah.
she was 18.
Nope. Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Again, not for the reason Larry's thinking. I think he can do better than that. Come on, I said Edgewood in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. I'm gonna make you bow by kicking you in your knees. Larry, you really helped out on the trial today.
You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty and choked in a chocolate chip.
Larry gets none of the cookies.
Mm-mm.
But seriously, Nick. The boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
I've been saying it all along.
I'm gonna spoil the mood. Oh, sorry.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. For Allison, Eddie seemed pretty, well, edgy.
I'm gonna have to mute so much of this. Because I hate the sound of you chewing. So much.
Alright. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? This is the mukbang episode. Nick?
I'm okay with mukbangs because usually the microphone is like on the camera, so it's far enough away that you can't really hear them chewing. Or they don't eat something that's like super chewy. Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end.
Also, the only mukbangs I ever watch are cooling.
Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me. Right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. I don't believe in Maya. I'm 9% sure she's already committed crimes.
Not me? But why you, Larry?
Honestly, I'd be insulted if he trusted in Larry more than Maya. Like,
Yeah, I thought for sure he was gonna say, yeah, Maya.
yeah. Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick?
I mean, you testified. Humph! Enough with the silent treatment! Nick! Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when I first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
When he wanted to be me. Wait, Was that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me, I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know.
Yeah, I nearly died. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
Huh? It's, I kinda forgot.
Nailed it. Nope. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Why?
It was funny. Okay. I'll get it later. It's kind of a long story to hang in there. It's kind of fun how it
Hang in there.
it curved in there. So I threw the plate. Yeah. So I threw the plate that I had cookies on because I finished mine because I was chomping down on them.
It was a paper plate. Don't worry.
Yeah. So I threw it. And it curved like a frisbee.
You hit the cord. Go check to make sure the audio is okay.
Is the light still red?
Yeah.
Okay. It's
That doesn't necessarily mean anything, though.
It means the mic's still on.
Yeah, I know, but it was red one time and I couldn't hear you at all.
Alright, I'll check it.
Technical difficulties. No.
Anyway, it was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
Danganronpa?
Ow, my ear.
A class trial? Like in that famous, awesome, wonderful game that's gonna come out in 9 years?
The game got mad at you. It was like, oh, you want to talk about another court game? It bailed on you. I like how you keep comparing this game to a game that came out 9 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of unfair to Phoenix Wright that you're comparing a game that came out 9 years ago on a really not that powerful console. This came out on the Game Boy and was ported to the DS. To a game that came out 10 years later on, what was it, on PlayStation 4?
No.
What did it come out on?
It came out in 2010, so what was the console then?
It came out on one of the PlayStations. I don't know. I think it still would have been PlayStation 4.
I don't know if it was on a place. I guess it would have had to have been.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Well, it's PlayStation exclusive, isn't it?
I know console-wise it is, but I don't know if it also came out on Steam or not.
But still, it's kind of unfair to compare, like, one game to another.
It is unfair, but I can't help it because they're so similar.
Yeah, but still, you keep like, oh my god, this game is a Danganronpa.
Well, it's just like some things I'm like, oh, I like the way that Danganronpa did this better.
Yeah, but Danganronpa could learn from this and make it better.
Yeah.
Danganronpa had 9 years to figure this out.
Yeah. They also, I don't know. To me, it was just.
They also had the ability.
Concept.
They also had the ability to, have a more powerful console, so they were able to do more stuff.
Yeah. Oof. Where's the red door?
You remember Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade.
Nope.
Okay, our class guys get lunch money stolen.
Oh God.
What?
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Ah, it looks eerily similar
To a lot of testimony.
To the envelopes that have testimonies in them.
Yeah. Excuse you. This is meant to be a dramatic moment.
Excuse the fork out of me. This is why I don't drink soda. Should have took the time to make myself a tea because this is not helping my throat. Huh, I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside.
That's a lot for a 3rd grader. Your lunch is with $38?
Well, for a month.
True.
Which I'm sure averages out to about, I don't know, for 30 days, about $1.25 or something. $1.50.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Anyway. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. Let's see what you forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in that class.
So, They thought you did it?
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Sam, trial?
Yeah, imagine a bunch of third graders being like, trial? Let's have a trial. That sounds like good. That sounds like a good thing to do.
Yeah. Imagine a bunch of third graders just going, you should be put on trial for what you did. Get a defense attorney. It's like, what? What?
So, well, the trials are meant to be like pretty famous in this world. So like lawyers are kind of respected here. I mean, there's an audience for the one wearing right now.
I mean, they're kind of respected in general society too. They get paid a crap ton.
Well, not by kids. They're like sort of celebrities in this world, I think.
Well, I mean,
would you name a famous lawyer?
I don't know, but Makoto was really proud of his dad, and he was a lawyer in The Great Pretender.
Yeah, but again,
and that was based on the current times, I assume.
Yeah, but also that was his father. It wasn't like it wasn't like some random kid looking up to another lawyer. Like,
true.
Okay. Anyway, so next day we had a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Also, when you said Makoto, I thought you were talking about Danganronpa. I was like, oh, spoilers.
No.
I didn't do it. Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! Thief! Give the money back! You're such a meanie! No one play with him! Just me did it! You can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! You're not gonna play with you anymore! Yeah! You shouldn't be allowed in the relays! On the library committee! Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you! Hey, did you rob that bank the other day?
Whoa.
Phoenix, Nick, why do you remember all that stuff in great detail? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
Aw. Look at his dumbass shirt.
I didn't know what was happening. They actually changed in the anime to be like whatever Phoenix's version of the Steel Samurai was. It was something called the Signal Samurai. And he was a fan of it. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place.
My favorite thing is imagining a third grade Edgeworth with his little pink tux.
Oh, you want to see what he's wearing?
And his little cravat saying this.
He didn't wear the cravat yet. You should all be ashamed, amateurs.
No, he would absolutely say, immatures!
Amateurs? Miles?
Look at him!
He wears a full suit to class. He would be that nerd.
You are such a cute little baby!
It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No.
Oh, it was Edgeworth's money.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That's why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. I mean, his dad's defense attorney. He goes to trials all the time. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof.
Make him say his story!
Why don't you all just shut up?
That's exactly how I imagined him as a kid.
Even has like scuff marks all over him.
Yeah, even has like the band-aids and everything.
This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up on and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
Plot twist, it was the teacher.
That greedy bench. Very well. I'll place the money myself. This class trial is over. On your salary? No way you will.
I think in Japan they're paid a little better.
Probably. Everything in Japan's paid a little better. At that, 3 of us were best friends. Thick as thieves.
Okay, but who took the money? I can't handle this kind of cliffhanger. Who took the damn money? Wowzers. I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot.
Yeah, of course you did.
That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? Something smells. Say it with me now. It's usually the butts.
Spooties. Yeah, alright, tell me.
Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
Show me the Pika Pika eyes. Aw, ho.
I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney.
Well, you got, sort of.
Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricated evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Baby.
But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. He probably felt ashamed for being such a shirty person.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided.
That was your stupid reason? She basically said what I'm saying. That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
I mean,
Not to help people? Not really?
if I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court.
Maya's like, all my pride in you has vanished. Completely gone. Fork you.
Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. I mean, Larry's too stupid to become an attorney. I have to do this.
Yeah, and also Larry doesn't even remember that freaking classroom incident, so I mean, you know. He's useless.
Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free?
No.
Yes.
Sure.
I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free.
Never did.
Ah, Nick. Nick.
Every time I take a bite. Nick! I'm trying to get it to a place where I can talk. We have to save Mr. Edgeworth. It's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. It may very well be.
First there's a rental shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. We already know, guys. We already know.
I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. So you might want to check your evidence real quick, some of it's changed.
Okay, cool. Please don't have gotten rid of, like, the only important thing.
Yeah, don't worry, the picture's still there.
This stupid piece of shit! I was hoping that this wouldn't be gotten rid of.
No, all the DL6.
And also part.
The DL6 stuff is still there, but Lotta's testimony isn't necessary anymore because we already proved all that stuff. What?
Oh, my leg. The way I was sitting really hurt my leg.
Alright, now let's get out there.
Alright, can you hand me my water? It's on the floor by you.
How is it? Yeah, I got you. Oops, sorry. Sorry, people of Earth.
Okay, so. Who should we go see first?
I have no idea. We should probably go see if we can find it.
Help. My hands are slippery.
So are mine.
Cookies have oil.
We should probably see if we can find the jerk.
Eh.
Oh, hey, we found the jerk.
Ha! We found a depresso bean in need of a cappuccino.
Ow.
It's hard to open, right?
hurt my nail.
Almost popped off the little plastic part.
727, Detention Center Visitors Room. Ow. Like, actually hurt my nail. Shit. You look as grim as always. Oh, is that the quote? Oh, that's part of the quote for the iPad.
Yep.
Yeah, sweet. Oh, I can go back to using that after this. Humph.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial.
Plus.
She had some Dr. Pepper. Sorry, Edgeworth.
She got burgers on the way here. Class trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh, right. I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it's probably only really mad to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. Gee, thanks. You ever change a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth.
Aw, the little aw.
He's made that expression several times.
I know, but the way it changed was very like it hurt him.
Perhaps. I mean, probably did hurt him.
He's like, yeah, no.
I think this whole
ever see you.
I think this whole case has hurt him. I mean, I don't think he ever wanted to talk about DL6. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway?
Whoopsies! Was it because of this parrot?
You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right?
Don't mind me, that was my cookie.
I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person.
That's fair. One suspect was apprehended for your father's murder, right?
Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi.
Mm-hmm. Anyone putting
He
together
had
dots
to be
yet
the
in this
shooter
game, or
any
is
way
it just
you
me?
look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I lost all memory of the murder.
Nice.
Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect.
No.
I learned everything I know of the courtroom techniques from him.
Sorry, I'm still eating a burger.
She just brought it into the detention center. He is a perfectionist in all things. Oh, so you? In court, in his personal life, you should see his house. There is not a speck of dust. If he was an asshole, it would be impressive. He is obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Yep, not a speck of dust.
You've gotten better about perfectionism. Perfectly. Oh, sorry.
Perfectly, huh?
You got better about perfectionism when I moved in.
Cleaning wise.
In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. I mean,
I still don't get many animations done because I want them to be perfect. There's so much cat hair on this water bottle.
I need a drink too. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it's impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty. Perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
We should put a witness protection program on Larry, like ASAP.
Oh, he's already dead. Edgeworth?
We left him for 2 seconds in that office and another murder has happened in that very room.
It's with the Thinker statue again. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He is right! Now so...
That burger really came back to bite her. She bit the burger.
She threw up a little in her mouth.
Did you really?
Yeah. Huh. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding.
Alright. Hey, question.
Do you want to see my attorney's badge again?
No, I actually want to show him something.
Don't.
Don't?
You want to show him? You're gonna show him the DL6 picture, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
You want to show him a picture of his dead father?
Well, no, I want to show him the file.
Okay, the file maybe. I thought you were gonna show him the picture. It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, the statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow, could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, I'll never be erased from my memory. Never.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, I'll spare... Whoopsies. I'll spare you looking at your dead dad. Alright, let's go to...
I like how I had to tell you not to show him his dead dad.
I thought maybe you'd have information.
December 27th, Gourd Lake Park.
Like maybe it'd jog his memory a little bit. Like he'd have one of those moments in anime where like they show it and he's like, ah!
Oh god! I feel like
and
it would
like
be
a
more
lightning bolt happens and then all these memories flow back and he's like, ugh! He's on the floor like...
No, I feel like you have more of a moment like, oh my god, my father is dead in front of me. That's a goddamn... that's traumatizing for a person, especially someone who was only 9 when it happens.
That's why he can't remember that he killed his dad.
Yeah.
December 27th, Gourd Lake Park entrance.
Hey pal, long time no see. It's the cops.
There you go. I love how you always get confused when I do that. I'm like, what do you mean?
It's been a while since we saw Gumshoe, okay? It's been over...
Oh, Detective Gumshoe!
Last episode was over an hour. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half.
Looks pretty fine to me.
He probably has spares. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it.
You mean the bud shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Come what may, it's
And
my
may
duty
what
to
come.
you as a police.
Anyway.
Save your crazy fetish for later. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
He's gonna die! I mean, Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, one other thing.
Oh, sure. You were here. Eek!
No one can go into the woods today.
Fork me! The woods?
Well, Lotta was camping. The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one could go in for a while.
Great. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Ha! Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Gumshoe, come on, that was a great joke. Laugh. Pity laugh! Please!
Dude, just pity laugh. Anyway, luckily for you, there's nothing at the woods.
Well, I figured.
Oh, the Steel Samurai's dead again.
Yay!
Huh? The Steel Eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
How dare you? It's the Steel Samurai, you utter dick. Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I mean, Larry's at the office.
Sorry, burgers. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
Anyway.
There's always evidence in the trash.
Trash can with no trash.
Damn.
At least the place is well maintained.
4.
Why did you expect anything? There's nothing here.
I always like to think there is and pretend.
No, you're just gonna get the same messages we've already gotten, and it will depress me because we're wasting time. December 27th, boat rental shop.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
I know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
That is my fat volleyball boy!
Oh, aha, hello, what might you be doing here?
I love his mustache. I love those mustache moves. Classic animu.
Out for a walk, fast, eh? Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see?
What? Mr. Grossberg!
He said that so many times. Is that the first time you've given a crap?
Yeah. This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes.
How do you know?
But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? He's probably in the stands.
Probably. He's one of the 10.
Of the octuplets.
No, there's 10 in there. There's 5 on each side.
The decaplets. Oh god, that sounds terrible.
Decaplets.
Decaplets? No, deca's 12.
Excuse me.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. Ho ho! I'm secretly Santa Claus on the side. What do you mean by that?
You'd make a great Santa.
Dude,
I'm sure he'd give great hugs.
Dude, just put him in an Edgeworth suit. He's Santa.
Mhm.
Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Well, goodbye. You guys hear wheezing as he walks away.
I need to get a donut. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows?
Being a peeping Tom.
You see if he'd float.
Do you think he left the bird? Oh, shirt, he left it unlocked. Oh, shirt, he left it unlocked.
You broke the one sacred rule that I break all the time. How dare you?
Nobody's home.
Hello.
No. Hello. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello. I can't believe you'd run off and leave this poor parrot to fend for herself. I'm about to talk the ever-loving crap out of this bird. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her.
So
Please
mean.
know about her anyway. You want to kill this bird. I don't trust you near that bird.
No, listen, I've accepted the fact that this bird is not the one that's tweeting all the time because
When I said that last time, you were like, "No, this is the bird." I was like, "That's a parrot."
I know, but
Parrots don't chirp.
now I've accepted it because I'm confident that if this was the bird, the sound we'd be hearing would just be.
That's technically on you. Also, I'm just gonna say it.
Fork.
You too.
What?
The stupid little thing where you're like, "Oh, no. Screw what you said the other day." Anyway,
Heart hurt.
I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great. Now the bird's going to hate me. Anyway. Well, there's one thing that's suspicious in here.
What if I present the bird with this picture? What if I present the bird with the bird?
You can't present anything to the bird.
Well, there's this weird cord over here. There's also a gun in the corner, which I know is the first time, but it almost looks like a paintball gun, which is weird.
That's a fishing pole.
Oh.
It took me a second to realize what you meant. It's like, where's the gun?
I thought it was a paintball gun this whole time because it has like such a big thing for it to wheel in. The way that it was angled, I thought it was a paintball gun.
No. Have you never seen a fishing rod before?
No, I have. It didn't occur to me that it was a fishing rod.
Yeah.
Because the second we went in here, I went, he's the killer. So immediately I was like, cool, that's a gun.
He sniped the victim.
It doesn't look like he used this kitchen much for someone who was a freaking pasta owner. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie.
Well, you thought he was telling the truth? She really wanted pasta, man.
I also really wanted pasta. Aww, it catches the bird's poo-poo. Hey, there's a fan.
Do you not say the one thing you really need to check?
The trash can?
No. Have you wasn't
This?
Yes.
Nah, the trash can.
There's the thing with the... Why do you insist on a trash can? What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just, when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
Oh.
See? That's why I didn't want to tell you. Well, to be fair, I was looking at the trash can, so I thought maybe she found, like, freaking condoms or something, but...
Do you think this old man gets some...
These are rice crackers. And these are... Oh, they're not nectarines. What are they? The oranges that are, like, not oranges.
Are those called rice crackers?
These? Yeah, they're rice crackers.
I've only known them from Pokemon where they're called lava cookies.
No, they're rice crackers.
Yeah.
With a little seaweed on them. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? It's 1228.
Yeah,
Gee, I wonder why.
You notice that the safe there is different from the safe that's actually... The safe that was in the corner was different from the safe that's actually on top of the TV. Like...
What?
They were different. Like, this one is, like, light green with white around the dials and then green in the center. The other one was dark green with green around the dials and white in the center. There were two different safes on screen when they showed it in the upper left corner. When you look over the recording, you'll see what I mean.
Oh, okay. I'm like, when did they what?
They showed it in the upper left corner of where Polly is.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Nope, but useful stuff. Aw. But hey! He keeps...
See? It's a completely different safe.
Guys, how hard is it to get that right? Guys, you literally have a reference. Guys!
I don't even get why we need the thing in the corner anyways. Seems kind of pointless.
Especially since we clicked on it. He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in here. I'm not gonna lie, because of how that's color-coded, I thought it was just a weird retro radio.
You didn't think about the safe at all? Because they brought up yesterday.
No,
too.
I thought the safe was like the cabinet under the TV. I did not think that was the safe, because to me, it looks like a radio.
It's something they're not even a safe, it's a lockbox. Safes are like,
That's why
bigger.
I was confused, because I thought it was the one under the TV. I was like, maybe it's like one of them is a safe. And
To be fair,
stacked
I'd
it.
never told you to examine the safe. I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Aw, boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters.
Maybe read it.
Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Nick! Why would Edward's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing.
Thank you. Holy shirt.
Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and Fridge Edgeworth. Flying Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail.
Yeah, because he has a crap memory, so he had to write it down.
Do you really think that that writing on the wall is perfect?
Maybe Polly wrote it. What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain.
Oh my god, it's the teacher. She had to pay that $38 and she's pissed!
The statute of limitations is about to run out. I mean, it was 15 years ago. But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue.
Clue? Evidence? Freaking admission of guilt? Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This note details the murder and setup.
Alright, well...
Can I read the full thing?
No. I think
Aww.
I don't know, I've never actually checked. Go into the court record and see. Nope. It looks very long, though. I don't want to read it. Well, we found the clue.
Ma! Alright, Grossberg, tell me. Whoops, forgot. You gotta do this stupid blah thing.
You forgot you have to go from place to place. They fix this when it gets to their 3DS.
Oh,
thank God. I hate this too.
Alright, where am I going? Who am I going?
You were gonna go to Grossberg.
Okay, well, he's not an option. Do I have to go to my office first? Because that was something that was happening before. One day left, Nick!
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I don't know why I have to go here first.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't get it either.
Did they only have 4 slots? So they're like, meh.
I guess so. He's out again. Oh, I guess we can't do it.
When does he work anyway?
No, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later.
Does that make...
I mean,
Come to my office to see me if you find anything. Oh, I'm not here.
He's still walking back, okay? It takes him... He's still actually just trying to walk to his car.
He stopped to get donuts like 8 times. Should I... Nah, I'm not gonna trouble you with that.
Guess we'll talk to Gumshoe.
Yeah. Plushie.
The blue badger. Oh,
Shirt.
fell.
You said that in exact same way you just said it on episode 8 that I had to edit out.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, that was funny.
It's almost like that's how I say, oh,
Shirt.
that just fell. It's like It's like people have a specific way of saying certain things. Like they have tells, and
Oh, I can't play with your shoe anymore. It fell too far away.
Macronisms? Something like that. There's a word for that. Like
Intonations.
Yes.
Inclinations. No, intonations.
Looks like that. God damn it. Who do we go to? He won't be coming back today.
Oh, really?
He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's our fault.
The boat shop caretaker. Alright, so I guess we're not going to be able to talk to Gumshoe. She had something about catching him if it's the last thing... Oh, hang on. Catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. I'm very good at doing someone who's trying to impersonate Gumshoe.
Well?
There's only one person we can talk to. Hey, check this out. Someone wants you dead. Like, I guess framed. Edgeworth. See this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Oh, he's pissed. Revenge? On me?
Who's that old guy anyway?
I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, Wright. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter then?
I mean, you've been a prosecutor for 6 years, dude. But it's likely you'll forget someone. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life.
Come on.
2 men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond?
Put it together.
Yeah.
It also says, this is your last chance. Ooh.
Last chance. Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident.
There you go. Big boy. You got it. Big brain.
Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is? Oh my god.
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Did you finally get there? Yogi?
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent.
Finally got there. Okay!
We'll find out more about Yogi next time.
Cool! I'm just gonna start presenting him stuff, like this parrot.
Look at this bird.
I like to imagine that instead of having like a picture or like a video,
You're just carrying the bird
I'm just
around.
carrying the bird. So like
He's
when
sitting...
we were in the shack, I had to put him
okay,
down.
hang on. So you see all the metal detector? I want to point out in the anime, Wooden Court, Miles just has that strapped to her back. She's carrying that around.
That would not be allowed. They'd be like confiscated because that could easily kill someone.
Yeah, but But I just love the fact that she's wearing it. I'll put a picture on screen. I'll show you in a second.
No, we'll be real. I'll put the picture on screen.
Yeah, but I'll show you in a second. Anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Bye.